Listen, I just did a whole video and I only pressed the photo button. So it's all gone. I mean, I just talked to myself. What's new? That's like new, not new. Anyway, I wanted to let you know what I'm doing for the month of October. The projects that I have that I'm going to be working on. And the first one is, okay, the first one is Cottage Twirl. I started that this weekend. I've changed it up though. I'm doing different color placement, and I'm adding an extra border on there so that I can get that one of these leaves. I'm making it look like a leaf coming off of these blocks to make them into flowers. So I've changed the colors on the color placement on the blocks. So this is what I'm doing, as you can see. And this over there is the 1/4 inch that I'm adding, or I'm going to add around the border to and up there, the outside edge to bring that out so it looks like a leaf or a twirly thing. It's called Cottage Twirl, so I guess this still looks like a twirly thing. But I'm doing different colors, using up my 4.5 inch blocks from scraps. And the half square triangles there are made with 10 inch blocks that you cut up, you sew and then cut up to make those half square triangles. And so I'm using all scraps. Not much shows as being used, but I'm using scraps. So I'm very excited about this. I wanted to do a quilt that would start using some of the scraps that I've been cutting up. And this one fits the bill. So this is by Miriam at Stitch Obsessed. So if you have trouble getting, it's a free pattern. If you have trouble, send her a message and ask her for assistance. And she will help you with that, because her sew along is going on right now. I think we're going to be hitting the 4th week today maybe, or this week. So I want to get that top finished anyway in October, because I have my project for October was picked. It's the letter A, and it's called No Fowl Play, and it's a panel. And I had downloaded, apparently, way back when, because I've had this for a long time. That's why it's a UFO. I downloaded this pattern from online, and that's what I'm planning to make with the panel. Here is the panel. It's very cute. And I think I have 2. So I was planning to make one for me and one for my daughter. These are the corners that are on the panel quilt here. So I had that cut out for just that one. And I gathered some material to use these 3 colors in it. I think it needs more, but that was a start. So that's my October UFO challenge. I showed this before because I had a mix-up as to when my quarterly project was. And this was, I thought this was my 3rd quarter project, but now it's my 4th quarter project. So that's called Country Flowers, and it's a connecting threads kit. And it was given to me by somebody, I can't remember who. So there's a bunch of material that's included in here. Looks kind of colonial, don't you think? Maybe with the leftovers, I'll save the leftovers to go in my Jane Austen box to use for that quilt. So that is my 4th quarter project. So so those are the 3 major projects that I want to get done or worked on. I want to get the October No Fowl Play. I want to get that done, one of them anyway, because I'm going to make 2. I want to get the top done for Miriam's Cottage Twirl, and I want to get progress made on Country Flowers, but I also want to make one of the projects from the So Let's Make a Bag box. So Let's Make a Bag has 3 projects in it this quarter, and she does a quarterly box to give you time to make all those projects. So I want to divvy it out over the 3 months. The next one will be in December. That box cost me $135. That included the shipping. It has everything I need to make those 3 projects. Haven't decided yet which project I'll make. It'll probably depend on how fast these other projects go. Because one of them is very simple, is a scissor case. That one will probably go quick. So I'm not sure if I'll do that one, if I'm running out of time, or one of the more complicated ones. So we'll see. I'll let you know. I also have a new quilt shop in Lisbon, Maine, that I stopped in because I was in the area, and I bought this book there for $30. I don't know if you have this one, Jean, but it looked very interesting. Jean from Kept in Stitches has been teaching us how to do slow stitching, and that's my slow stitching journal I'm doing with her. I gave your name also and your YouTube channel to the owner of this store, Sew Chateau, which is in Lisbon, because she's very interested in also learning more about slow stitching, and is hoping to actually have some workshops that she might eventually do. She's only been open for 3 weeks. So included in this beautiful bag that she put my book in, and wrapped it in this beautiful tissue paper with a really nice thank you sticker on it. She also gave me this little bag that can be used for junk journaling, which she has for some for sale. One of those bobbin keepers. This to put in a drink. A 10% off coupon that I can use till the end of January. And then this is her information on her shop. I haven't scanned that yet to see what that QR code does. Anyway, it's a wonderful shop that has beautiful Tilda fabrics, Lori Holt fabrics, Tim Holtz fabrics, all kinds. Kathy Fassett, Tula Pink. I mean, she's got just everything. And Lori Holt's books. And then she's got embroidery stuff, and she's got floss, and she's got all kinds of notions. She's got soaps, all kinds of gift idea things. It's just a beautiful shop. So if you're local, I would highly recommend you stop over there. Even if you're not local, if you want to come and make a special trip to her shop. She did not online yet. She's just getting her shop set up. And she's doing it by herself, she said. So she right now doesn't have time to set up a website or anything yet. That it will be in her future. But anyway, I highly recommend the shop. She's wonderful. And the shop is just, everything in there is gorgeous. So anyway, that's my October plans. We'll see what I get done. Let me know what you have planned for October. And, how did your September go? I got quite a bit of stuff done in September. I got the Callie & Co. September block made, block of the month. I did the Passport Pal, which was this for Sewers Club. And then I did my own iteration on that with holding cards. Made 2 of those. I got my Drunkard's Blossom from Bella Rose. I finally got that completed. I did 2 Ditty Bag 2.0 bags that I got in the Renaissance Ribbons box. And I got my September UFO done, which was Baby It's Cold Outside, which was my snowman. So yeah, I got worked on my Beauty All Around and my slow stitch journal. Made some progress on that. So yeah, it was a productive September. And then did all kinds of gardening stuff in addition. So I'm pleased with what I got done in September. Still doing gardening stuff. I got still more sauerkraut to make and tomatoes to process and herbs to dehydrate, and still lots of garden stuff going on here. Not that I want to have a frost, but well, you know, if there is a frost, that means the garden's done. But anyway, I'll talk to you later and let me know what you're planning for October. All right, bye.